we think maybe, Brian, the D-backs could be that team? Do you see that at all this year?
I mean, it's possible. I don't think they quite have the firepower. Now, that doesn't have to mean anything. These things aren't completely random, but certainly any team could just get on a good run. I think they lack the firepower of Braves, Dodgers, and Phillies. I think Phillies are there too. I think the Diamondbacks are solid. They're a very good defensive team. They run very well. They've got a top 2 starting pitching, top of the rotation thing with Merrill Kelly and Zach Gallen. They're not quite at the upper echelon of the Braves, Dodgers, and now you'd have to include Phillies in there.
How do you see Braves, Phillies?
Look, the Braves are a monstrous unit. The Braves offense is one of the best in the history of the sport, and their pitching, if healthy, is quite good. Braves should win. That doesn't mean they do. It's just like last year. The Braves were quite good. Remember, they marched down the Mets the final weekend of the regular season. They won 101 games last year, and they got dropped in their first round. So you can lose, but this is an all-time offense with power, with speed, with multi-dimensional players. So, again, I'd be slightly surprised, as much as you can be surprised in baseball, if the Braves don't get through.
Braves, as we dig down to the numbers, 8-5 this year against the Phillies. I think there are some, I don't think they're right, obviously, that see it as like the Braves and everyone else. What would you say to those people?
What, that the Braves are that much better?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're a level above, man. That's true. That's true. The Dodgers took a step back this year. The Dodgers if they wanted to keep their foot on the accelerator, could be there with the Braves. They could have went spending. They could have gotten after it. But it was in their best interest to kind of retrench just a little bit, get healthier over the next 3 years, reset their spending, do all that, let their rookies play. They took a step back. The Phillies are still kind of a flawed team. They're very good in the postseason. They're very tough. They're mentally tough. Bryce Harper's a money player. But the Braves are at another level. Again, the Mets and the Padres were supposed to be there with them. They both went down and went down terribly. So the Braves are in a class by themselves.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.